industry. Clients are demanding access to all their data all the time in a single customized view. Your wealth advisors want to be connected to their clients. You need a trusted partner with a commitment to your financial success. Enterprise Engineering is a trusted advisor to the world's leading financial institutions. Our trusted network delivers real-time, secure, high-quality data. As an established partner in the financial industry, we are the ones to trust with your financial data. Let us become your virtual custodian. Data has become more complex, growing at an ever-increasing rate. Firms that unlock the power of data will lead the pack. EEI's trusted network is at the center of data access and aggregation. It's the edge that you need to control your future.
So hi, I'm George Anderson. I'm the founder and CEO of Enterprise Engineering in New York. Today I have a great job. So I got to sleep 3 hours later than usual. I'm not wearing a suit, so if I overdid it, forgive me. But I'm very happy to be out here. And I'm kicking off the launch of an amazing new data platform that was profiled in the video built by my team. So I'm also quite fortunate to be joined by a couple of terrific partners. So Art Wasson is from Square One Bank, and we're going to bring him up in a minute. And also Dinesh Patel from Xero. So many of you may know that Square One is a commercial bank serving VCs and entrepreneurs, people like all of us here in the room. Also, Xero builds online accounting software, an amazingly successful company. They have been named the world's most innovative growth company of 2014 and 15 by Forbes. So frankly, I'm humbled and honored to be up here and have them be my partners on this stage today. So as you may have gathered from the video, we work with financial institutions and developers to connect people securely and reliably to their money via any channel that they would like to use. So some of the financial institutions that we work with: Square One Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, Silicon Valley Bank, a local, and many, many others. So by providing access to that data and working closely with these institutions, we're able to power a number of different application categories: personal financial management tools, SMB accounting tools, tax reporting products, expense management, and so on. One up. So examples of that, obviously Xero. Dinesh will be on stage in a minute to show you a little demo with Square One. And TurboTax is another, QuickBooks another, Mint, a personal favorite of mine. So by brokering access to this data, we're able to provide and deliver a wide range of rich capabilities to financial institutions and developers alike. What you see up here is the morass of connectivity, is giving you the ability to navigate this morass and make it much more simple. So instead of building interfaces to all these different types of accounts and building interfaces to these different institutions, we've normalized that and put an API in place that is, again, secure and reliable. As developers, I want to actually speak about data for a minute. Now, that guy's a little weird up there, but I want to speak about data for a minute because data can make your application look bad. So if you're getting bad data, unreliable data, stale data, it can reduce the faith that users have in your applications. If it reduces the faith that users have in your applications, it makes them look for alternatives, and that's not a good thing for any of us. So what is bad data? Bad data is stale. I don't know the currency of that data. I don't know when it was last refreshed. That's not a good thing. It can also be unsecure. So when I source the data, is that secure? When I persist it, is that secure? Or when I publish it, is that secure? Raw, meaning it has limited opportunities or no opportunities for enrichment. And enrichment is something that you want to power your applications. All of this adds up to it being untrusted and unreliable. So there's many points in the chain to go out and source data, and there's many points where it can break. So what does good data look like? Well, good data is current. So that means, in many cases, near real time. It's secure at all points in the chain. So I can have faith that it's secure and it's protected at all points in the life cycle. It also offers strong enrichment opportunities. So that is something that can be a real differentiator in powering your applications. And it's reliable at all points in the chain. And by reliable, I mean it knows intelligent paths to data. So if one path is down, it can explore another. All of that adds up to it being trusted. So what that means, again, is you can deliver higher quality applications and have confidence in your data, which is going to allow you to really differentiate your value proposition. So what I'm going to do now is actually turn over to the people, and the really smart people, that actually built and helped implement this platform. Jack?
Hello, FinDEVr. My name is Jack Casaro. I'm the SVP Software Products at Enterprise Engineering, and I'm here to introduce our next generation platform. A platform that was born from the fires within the enterprise walls and forged to excel. It is designed to provide quality, durable, secure, and trusted data. Financial standards provide the foundation for this great platform, and it's available across the board. And I know this because I've been working for 20 years with financial data protocols like OFX. EEI sits on the OFX consortium, and we help in make the specification robust and designed a sound financial standard. That knowledge is reflected in our trusted network and our financial services API. Data is the foundation of the most advanced and innovative solutions, enabling the success of business. Staying ahead of the competition requires more knowledge than your competition. EEI Trusted Platform gives you that power, the ability to aggregate the data and turn it into digital intelligence. It's a multi-channel, multi-protocol platform. It seamlessly integrates with diverse sources of internal and external data in a variety of formats. It supports real-time data, provides a scalable, high-performance platform, and delivers a rich API layer, which facilitates applications development, and powers a spectrum of investor, broker, client, and financial front-end applications. The EEI network is based on the following components: an install base of EEI servers, our Navigator product line, and our Commander product line, at many banks, brokerages, and service provider. A cloud-based offering that's currently supporting many financial institutions, including Square One Bank. And the FS API we created for client counterparty connectivity. EEI Trusted Networks, next slide, empowers the industry with clean, consistent, and trusted data, enriched with client-specific and unique business rules and processes. Authorize and access user financial data faster than thought possible by leveraging automated client authorization. What does that mean? We're all familiar with OAuth2 authentication. We're all familiar how you could opt in and give permission to an application to download their data, their accounts. And we're going to see that today through Square One Bank and what Xero was able to pull. It efficiently interacts with transactional data for credit cards, banking, loans, bill pay, and loans. It's enriched, including categorizations of transactions, transaction locations, ratings data, and confidence scores, and more. Here's the API at work. You have a bunch of developers in the room here, so the little blue box is JSON. I'm not going to go into JSON. Everybody knows JSON. And the box behind it is when you transform JSON into your financial application. To learn more about our API, you could go to our website, joinei.com, register, and you could gain access to our API. And before I run out of time, I'm going to introduce Art Watson from Square One Bank, and he's going to tell you how much fun he had with the Trusted Network. Art?
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, George. I'm Art Watson, Senior Vice President of Global Treasury Management Products for Square One Bank. Square One is a commercial bank focused exclusively on the entrepreneurial community. We work with venture capital firms and startup companies to deliver on their financial goals. From a product perspective, our focus is on empowering our clients to be able to interact with us in ways that are intuitive to them. For some, this means phone and email. So every Square One client has a dedicated financial team led by their banker and client services representative. Square One clients don't call an 800 number. They call Amos or Jocelyn or Jeff. For other clients, it's through online banking and mobile apps. But the times are changing, especially in fintech. You see it at this conference, right? There are hundreds of companies out there at all levels of evolution focused on delivering financial capabilities to consumers and businesses outside the traditional banking channels. Clients are no longer interested in accessing their information through bank-offered interfaces. So at Square One, we can embrace these new technologies, or we can reject these new technologies. We choose to embrace them. If Square One clients want to access their information through a third-party application, we want to support them in that effort. So doing so strengthens our relationship with our clients and reinforces our commitment to them as they move through the evolutionary life cycle of being an entrepreneur. EEI's trusted network provides the platform for us to meet on that commitment. Through the trusted network, our clients and other partners can easily integrate with the network in order to unlock the transparency of their banking information in a secure and scalable environment, empowering them to bring in their banking information and use that in their business applications, whether it's their internal systems or their external systems. 5 years from now, the number of clients accessing their information through their banking website is going to continue to decline. Today, it's being replaced by mobile apps. Tomorrow, it's going to be replaced by third-party applications. Clients aren't going to be satisfied in going onto their banking website or mobile app, downloading their information, and then re-entering it into their their business applications. They're going to want their business applications to go out and pull in their banking information real time. And more importantly, they're going to want their business applications to send payment and other information back to the bank real time. The trusted network provides the framework to make this a reality. So with that, I'm going to introduce Dinesh Patel from Xero, who will demonstrate how this is working today between Square One and Xero.
Thank you, Art. Hi, everybody. I'm Dinesh Patel from Xero. I manage their product team that's responsible for the US banking integrations. As Art said, small businesses want to see the data inside Xero in their small business accounting application. In fact, a full 70% of the small business users inside Xero refresh their bank data inside Xero on a daily basis. Therefore, it's extremely important for Xero to ensure that the data that's coming into the application is secure, reliable, and trusted. George mentioned a bit about Xero. Xero is a beautiful online accounting software. It's used by over 500,000 users in over 180 countries across the world. And it seamlessly integrates with over 400 business applications that target small businesses. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show a brief demo of what we put together with EI's trusted network and Square One, a system that provisions data securely into Xero. What you're seeing on the screen there is a view of the Xero's dashboard. And what you'd notice on the dashboard is that the bank feeds are called out front and center. It's really that important to the small business users. That's the first thing they want to see when they log into Xero. If you click into the Get Bank Feeds for Square One Bank, we have an integration with Square One Bank. So the application tells the small business user that the bank feeds are available. I'm taken to Square One's login site. I provide my username and password. And at this point, Square One Bank asks me if I am OK with sharing my account summary and transaction history data with Xero. And that's exactly what I want to do, so I click on the Yes button. So this is the beauty of the process, just to share a bit about what's going on, and our staging servers are a little slow. What's going on in the background is Square One's servers via EI's trusted network are sending back a secure token into Xero. And Xero is using that secure token to fetch the data from Square One's site. How that's different from what happens today is the users provide the username and password directly to Xero or an application like Xero or to another aggregator. So the bank credentials proliferate all over the internet in different applications, and that's neither secure nor compliant. With the OAuth framework, that should be history, and I'm glad that we're taking the first step in implementing that with EI's trusted network. Another thing to point out for those of you who might not be familiar with OAuth, this sequence only needs to happen once. Once the user has authenticated and given Square One permission to share the data, from that point on, the user doesn't need to log in again and again to fetch the data. Xero will do that automatically on behalf of the user. And when Square One Bank wants to cut off the connectivity, they can press a switch, and they can expire the token. And from that point on, Xero is not able to access the data anymore. So it's secure, it's reliable, it's trusted, and it gives the control to the bank. Finally, what you're seeing on the screen here is on the left-hand side are the bank transactions that came in. The account is in negative. It must be a startup. You see the Xero transactions on the right-hand side. And Xero, wherever it finds a match, it suggests the matching, and so that with a single click, you can reconcile those transactions within Xero, and you can get done. So finally, what I showed you was a secure, reliable, trusted connection working on the back of the OAuth connectivity, and we also use the OFX message format with a slight tweak to that message format using the OAuth secure tokens to make this happen. I'm going to hand this back to George to bring it home. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh. So we don't have a lot of time left. I wanted to thank everybody for their time. It's much appreciated. It's great to be out here. I want to thank Art and Dinesh for being here, and Jack, obviously, and all the people that supported this for us. If you have any questions, we'll be at our booth, which I believe is just to the left outside the door. We'd love for you to stop by, and thank you very much for your time. It's much appreciated today.